Invoice Summarizer, an app that tracks all your unclaimed ITC invoices efficiently and easily. Steps to follow. In Invoice Summarizer, follow the following steps to track all your unclaimed ITC invoices. First, import purchase data from your billing app. Second, import GSTR-2B data from the GST portal. Third, reconcile GSTR-2B data with purchases. Fourth, tweak not reconciled invoices manually or by editing them in the billing app. Now, you can view a list of unclaimed ITC invoices and take proper action. Import purchase invoices. Invoice Summarizer has provided flexible options to import data from any third-party billing applications. Nowadays, all applications have the option to export data in CSV format or to Excel. So first, users have to export purchase register data from their billing application as CSV or Excel data. Remember the folder and file name where you saved the exported data. Then, users can import data by selecting the file and mapping the appropriate field as shown here. Click the Import Purchases button in the dashboard to go to the Import Purchases page. Here click the plus button to select the file to import data. Navigate to the folder where you saved the file while exporting the purchase register from your billing application. Select the file and click the Open button. Next, the Invoice Summarizer shows the field mapping page. Here, first, select the financial year and tax period from the drop-down list for which you are importing data. If you are using multiple billing apps and want to track each billing application's data, you can select the appropriate app from the drop-down list. See the video, Create the Manufacturer or App, for further help. Next, click this checkbox if your exported data includes debit notes or purchase returns. Here, enter the document type text specified for the debit notes in the document type column in the importing data. For example, here we entered it as debit note. If your importing data does not have debit notes, then leave it as it is. Next, map the data columns with the appropriate field shown here. Left side, there is a list of fields, and on the right side, a drop-down component is placed for each field. Invoice Summarizer shows all the column headings from the importing file in the drop-down list, as shown here. The user needs to select corresponding fields from the drop-down list. If the drop-down list does not have any corresponding field for the field on the left side, then leave that drop-down blank. Do it for all the fields on the left side. After mapping all the fields, cross-check it once. Here, you can save the field mappings to use them in the future. For that, click the Save Field Mappings button and enter a suitable name for it, and click OK to save. Once the user saves the field mappings, then they can select it from the drop-down list here to map fields while importing purchase data next time. No need to map all fields again. Finally, click the Import button to import the data. The Invoice Summarizer imports the data and returns back to the dashboard. If any error occurs, then the error will be shown. Please rectify the error and try to import again. Import GSTR-2B. In Invoice Summarizer, to import GSTR-2B, first, go to the GST portal. Select the tax period and click Search. Then, click the Download button to download GSTR-2B. Now, click the Generate Excel file to download. The GSTR-2B Excel file will be downloaded. Now, from the dashboard of the Invoice Summarizer, click the Import GSTR-2B button to go to the Import GSTR-2B page. Here click the plus button to select the GSTR-2B file to import data. Navigate to the folder where you saved the file while downloading from the GST portal. Select the file and click the Open button. Next, Invoice Summarizer shows the Excel sheet mapping page. Here, the data from the pages GSTR-2B, GSTR-2B, amendments, debit note, and debit note amendments will be imported. The Invoice Summarizer automatically maps the corresponding pages as shown here. This column specifies the starting row number in the Excel sheet from where the actual data starts. Click the Upload button to upload the Excel file. Next, the Invoice Summarizer shows the field mapping page. Here, first, select the financial year and tax period from the drop-down list for which you are importing GSTR-2B data. The field mappings for all the Excel sheets will be done automatically. No need to map by the user. Click the Import button to import the GSTR-2B data. The Invoice Summarizer imports the data and returns back to the dashboard. Reconciling GSTR-2B. In the Invoice Summarizer, the user can reconcile GSTR-2B easily and efficiently. First, go to the dashboard. Here, click the Show Purchase Dashboard to go to the Purchase Dashboard. Now, the Invoice Summarizer shows the summary of imported invoices, like total invoices, total taxable value, totals of CGST, SGST, IGST, and cess amounts. Here, users can view the total ITC claimed and the pending ITC amount. Next, the users can apply filters to view data of a particular financial year and for a particular month. If the user imported data from multiple billing apps and specified the app name while importing the data, then they can select the app name from this drop-down to view particular app data. After selecting the required filter, click the Apply button to apply the filter. Now, to reconcile the GSTR-2B data, click the Reconcile GSTR-2B button. Invoice Summarizer shows the page to reconcile GSTR-2B with the purchases. On this page, the users can view all the unreconciled invoices in the table shown here. To map purchase invoices with GSTR-2B, click the Map Unclaimed Invoice Numbers button. Then, the Invoice Summarizer maps all the purchase invoices with corresponding invoices in GSTR-2B as shown here. If the user enters a part of the invoice number in the purchase book, then also Invoice Summarizer maps the appropriate invoice number as shown here. Here, users can view the total invoices mapped. Now, click the Reconcile GSTR-2B button to reconcile the invoices. After reconciling, the Invoice Summarizer shows the purchase dashboard. Here, users can view the new value of the total ITC claimed and the pending ITC amount. To claim this pending ITC amount by mapping manually, click the Reconcile GSTR-2B button again. Now, Invoice Summarizer shows the pending ITC unclaimed invoices. When the user clicks this button to map invoices, Invoice Summarizer skips the invoices if the purchase invoice date is not matched with the invoice date from the GSTR-2B data. Users can edit mismatched invoice dates in their billing application, then import the data again and do the reconciling again. Or, by clicking the Edit button, users can map invoices with GSTR-2B manually. Here, the user can view editing invoice number, invoice date, and supplier name. Now, the user can select the invoice number manually by clicking the drop-down. Users can check the deferred invoice date here. After selecting the appropriate invoice number, click the Update button. Do it for the remaining invoices and click the Reconcile GSTR-2B button to reconcile the invoices again. Here, users can view the new value of the total ITC claimed and the pending ITC amount. Track unclaimed invoices. In Invoice Summarizer, to track unclaimed ITC invoices, go to the Purchase Dashboard by clicking the Show Purchase Dashboard button. Here, click the Analyze Unclaimed Invoices button. Now, users can view all unclaimed ITC invoices list. Here, unclaimed ITC invoices are shown in two tables. The first is the list of invoices not found in GSTR-2B. And the second one is the list of invoices found in GSTR-2B but not accounted for by the user. If the user is subscribed newly to this app and any invoices shown here are filed in the previous month or in the previous financial year, then the user can add a remark for the same by clicking the Add Remark button. Similarly, the user can add a remark for the invoice that is accounted for in the previous month or in the previous financial year for not accounted for invoices. Next, users can download these invoices in CSV format by clicking Download button. By clicking Group by Suppliers button, the user can group these invoices by supplier-wise so that the user can cross-check with their billing app or call the supplier easily. Here, the user can send WhatsApp to the supplier or download a cover letter for not filed invoices or download all invoices list for a selected supplier. Also, the user can download all invoices as PDF file grouped by suppliers to cross-check with their billing app. Thanks for listening with great patience. For more details, WhatsApp us at 94837 65939. Visit www.invoicesummarizer.com. Register today to avail early bird discounts. Try it now with a 1-month free subscription.